Wealth Management has offices located in Paynesville and Wilmer and is a comprehensive wealth management, investment, and insurance firm. As your trusted advisors, we are wholly dedicated to helping you reach a higher purpose for your wealth and design a lasting legacy for your family. We leverage deep industry knowledge, a vast network of specialized services, proven investment strategies, and a passion for serving you. Let Make Wealth Management help you live your life by design, not by default.
When everything is in one place, it's easier to stay focused on your own life. At Central Minnesota Credit Union, we've streamlined our financial tools to ensure you have everything you need all under one roof. Whether you're starting a family, starting a business, or buying a home, CMCU is here to be a trusted financial partner. CMCU offers free checking options and a network of financial experts. Because when everything is in one place, it's easier to stay focused on your own life.
M&M Lumber is your lumberyard, hardware store, paint department, and rental center, all rolled into one convenient location. Their operation includes numerous departments staffed with knowledgeable personnel who are able to assist with material estimates, product selection, provide tips to make your project go more smoothly. Stop by M&M Lumber today to get your ideas and plans in motion. Visit their website at mmlumberrental.com. The experts at Gilk Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning provide fast, affordable HVAC and plumbing repair for your home, business, and remodeling service. They offer plumbing and water jetting services along with heating and air conditioning products, insulation, drain cleaning products, and other services. Gilk Plumbing, Heating, and AC is based out of Richmond, Minnesota, and serves the surrounding areas. For friendly, experienced technicians you can count on, better get Gilk. Find them on their website at gilkplumbing.com.
Welcome to the Bulldog live stream. We're going to have the meet against, we got our Paynesville EVW Gymnastics team versing the Benson team on a very, very cold winter night. If anybody hasn't felt that wind today, I don't know. It's pretty cold out there. But the girls, they're going to be hot in here. We're going to do some great scoring and have some awesome gymnastics tonight. Looks like they're gathering on the floor, getting their team members all psyched up. We got our first rotation today. We're going to start out. The home team's going to be on the vault with the JV, and the Benson is going to have a varsity on bars. And for lineup today, we're going to be seeing, it looks like we got Faith Dickhausen, Elena Mink, and Haley and McKenna on vault for the home team. In a very few minutes here, I believe we're going to be hearing the national anthem. Hopefully tonight, I know we're going to be against Benson. I'm kind of excited. I watched a little bit of warm-ups here. Saw a couple Sooks coming off the vault. Looked like the PEVW girls were warming up some back walkovers and some back handsprings on the beam. We should be seeing some pretty good skills tonight. It's going to be a good time. I guess I didn't introduce myself, but I'm Jen Morozic, ex-coach of the gymnastics team here. So it's kind of fun to see all these girls and how they've grown up, and I'm excited to see what they can do tonight. Okay, and we just want to thank a couple of our sponsors. We got Christensen CPAs and Consultants. At Christensen CPAs and Consultants, they are committed to being your financial resources. They offer a variety of services to assist your company's assesses in current situations, identify short-term and long-term goals, and complete your current project or assist you in starting a new venture. For more information, contact Chelsea Mueller at their downtown Paynesville location or at christensen.com. I'd also like to thank Perennial Bank. Perennial Bank of Paynesville is your one-stop shop for all your banking needs. Stop in today and talk to the wonderful people in Perennial Bank. Visit perennial.com for more information.
Welcome everybody to the gymnastics meet tonight between Paynesville, EVW, and Benson, KMS. Just a couple reminders to turn off your cell phones, turn off the volumes, no flash photography just for the safety of the gymnast. We'll get started here. We're going to have a couple of our gymnasts sing the national anthem, so if everybody can stand up, and we'll get started after that. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. For the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gay proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, I think we're going to hear some team cheers here. These are always kind of a prized event of the evening here. Girls work hard on these, come up with a little fun way to start their day. All right, those are both pretty short, but good times. They're going to break off to their first events. And like I said, we got the home team is going to have JV vault up first, and the away visiting team, Benson, will be on bars with their varsity. I do believe in this type of setup they get a 2-minute touch warm-up, so we'll see a little bit of quick warm-up here, and then they'll get right off to competing. And so on these two events today, you got vault, and I'll just talk a little bit about vault. So what we're going to be watching for here is vault's a lot about power. It's getting that really fast, nice, powerful run into that vault, and it's going to be what type of block those girls are coming off on that vault from. Blocking means their hands are going to hit that vault, and if they're tight, they're going to spring off. They're going to get some good power and some good height and some distance off the end of that vault. Also, what you're going to be looking for here is a lot about body position and how they're going to be coming into that board. You want to be as straight as you possibly can. A lot of girls come in bent, so they'll be more at like a 90 degree, like a reaching for that vault. That's not what the judge is looking for. They're going to be looking for them coming in at more like a 45 or in like angle onto that vault. That's always really difficult to learn how to do. You really got to trust yourself and know that the mechanics are going to get you off that vault properly. Bars. So when you're watching bars, what we're going to be looking for is a really nice smooth routine. There is going to be some skills that are required to see. You're going to see a lot of kips tonight. Those are definitely a requirement. A cast. Actually, I believe in high school we got the cast to handstand, which you don't always see too often, but that is a requirement. There's also a release and a change of direction. And what they really want to see is that bar routine flowing nicely. All those skills connected, looking really nice, and that is smooth. And obviously on both events, nobody wants to have any falls. So those are definitely going to be some deductions. And what a lot of people don't know about high school gymnastics too is, and gymnastics in general, is there's always going to be a starting value for these routines. The judge is going to clip off what skills they've seen, and their starting value may not be out of a 10-0. It might be a starting value of more like an 8 or a 9 or something of that nature if they're missing elements or certain skills in those routines. And so a lot of times if a gymnast gets a lower score, people have a really hard time understanding how that came out of a 10, but it might not have had that high of a starting value. And the only way to really know that is to know that gymnast routine ahead of time, which I don't. But the judges will just go ahead and make little check marks as they get those skills, and that's how they know what that gymnast starting value is. Then they take their deductions from there, and then that's how they come up with that score. But before we get going here, let's thank one more of our sponsors. We got Leaser Insurance Agency. It says at Leaser Insurance Agency, they are here to work for you, providing coverage for your various insurance needs. Located right here in Paynesville, they provide local residents as well as individual business, farmers, and families throughout central Minnesota with exceptional insurance products, backed by personalized service. Whether you're looking for auto insurance coverage to crop hail protection, they can help. Call Rand today at 320-243-7144. We'd also like to thank Central Minnesota Federal Credit Union. As a member-owned organization, Central Minnesota Credit Union is enhancing the lives of members and community through strength, service, and growth. CMCU has always been willing to go the extra mile and work with members' requests. Visit their website for more information at mycmcu.org. All right, we got our warm-up starting. I missed that first one, but I'm going to go with that. They're probably more than likely doing front handsprings. This is a good start. Actually, that was a half on there. So she has a half entrance with the handspring over the vault. That's going to increase that starting value. Okay, we got another front handspring there. That was Faith. A lot of things go into vault too, as well as you got to know the gymnast abilities. Some are a little bit more strong. They need a little bit more springs in the board. They hit it a little hard differently. There's definitely a sweet spot on that board to hit. Also, the vault height a lot of times is how powerful the gymnast is. If the gymnast is very powerful, you're going to get more height out of that. You want to raise that vault up, gives them a little bit more room for their skills. They can get bigger and better skills with that height. Looks like over on bars, we got some good connections happening. I see lots of kipping. Let's see here, we got on vault here, another front handspring. Here you go. On bars, she's trying there for a cast a handstand. Now, she made more like a 3/4 cast a handstand. That is not a complete full cast handstand unless she is at a 90-degree angle with that bar. She needs to get full, but still really nice at the 3/4. What you saw there was like a reverse flyaway, or what some may call a Delchev. The flyaway is a requirement, and they can do that either just a regular natural flyaway there, or they can do that reverse. Both of those count as the same point value, but obviously with different body structures designed and can cause different deductions there. Very nice. This girl here has got her legs nicely together on her kip. That is another thing that they're looking for on bars is body position. Bars again. We got a kip. As you can tell in that kip right there, that was a really nice straight-legged kip. That's what they're going to be looking for. No bends in the knees, nice pointed toes. However, she had a little slight bend in her elbows. They want that kip to ride up really powerful and strong with very nice straight arms. No bending in the elbows. All right, up first, we're getting our competition rolling here. So we got our first vaulter here is going to be Faith Dickhausen, I believe. She's going to be up first. She's going to be saluting. Here we go. She's up. Let's watch her powerful run right here. She's going to punch that board. There we go. Now, as you can see, she had a little run out there at the end of that vault, so those are going to be some minor deductions. She can take a 10th for each of those steps, so that's going to cost her a little bit. However, no spotting there. She made it over the vault. She did a really nice run. Yeah, overall, a really nice vault. She got a 6.6. Not bad for her first vault of the evening. Oh, yeah, and here we go. We'll look up some fun fact here about Faith. There we go. She made it on over. She had a little sit down there, so she's going to take a fall, like a 0.5 on that maybe. She put her hands down with that, so definitely we'll be doing that. Let's see here. A little fun fact about Faith is her favorite event is actually floor and vault, so she's got them tied there. Some of her hobbies include watching movies, hanging out with friends, and reading. Oh, I almost said family there, but it's actually reading. Way to go, Faith. Read, read, read. That's awesome. Well, she got a 7.4 on that vault, so that fall didn't cost her too much there. Unless that might have been Elena, might have already had her first one in there. No? Okay, no. So that's good. Here's Elena hitting, going. Good. That was actually a really nice block. She had some power in that. A little bit of bend in the elbows, but we'll see what that brings. Very nice, powerful run. A good punch on that board. All right, we're going to look up here. She's going to go for her second vault. She's running hard in. Here we go. She's going to punch that board nice and hard. Very nice. She had a nice explosion. A little bit of steps out there. Small deduction on that. But overall, a very, very nice vault. All right, we're going to look up some fun facts about Elena. It says, how many years have you been in gymnastics? She's been in gymnastics 5 years. I did have Elena as a junior bulldog. A little powerful girl that had some amazing floor back then, and which is odd because that is, actually it's not odd, her favorite event is floor. All right. Next on vault was Haley. Haley just had a very nice vault. She had a nice run. Punched that board nice. Got some good height off of that. All right. Haley is a 10th grader. We're going to look her up here and see some fun facts about Haley. There's another nice vault. Haley, she's been in gymnastics for 3 years. Her favorite is beam. Her hobbies are playing the piano and singing and acting. Next on the vault for the Bulldogs is going to be McKenna. And that last score was a 7.8 for Haley. All right, McKenna's running on in. Ooh, a very nice approach there. Ooh, that is a nice vault. Very nice. She had the half on. She landed. She did a little step out there. She's got a lot of power. She's got a lot more room for some twisting in there. Very nice block. She got an 8 on that vault. Very deserving. She's going for her second one. She's running nice and hard. She's going to get a nice big block on that board. All right, this one, her hands, she kind of got a little soft on her entrance there, little soft landing. Some fun facts about McKenna Barton. This is her 6th year in gymnastics. She also loves the floor, and some of her hobbies include hanging out with her friends. And her favorite subject in school is gym. All right, over on bars right now, we got Benson going. She's getting up. Yep, there she goes. She got an uprise and a cut kip there. Very nice. This girl has got some very nice strong legs there. If you notice, her legs are very tight with a very nice toe point throughout that routine. Do they want this down there? They want that down at that table. Yeah. All right, we brought the scores there. All right, looks like we got one more gymnast for Benson up on bars. Bars always takes a little bit more time for the judges to kind of go through. What they're doing is, like I said earlier, they're skill checking. They're making sure all the requirements are in, and then they're going to be taking their deductions for that final score. That cut kip does count as a release move, which is a high school requirement in bars. So she got that. She had the connections there. I do believe she reversed her direction as well. So we're kind of waiting and seeing. While we're waiting and seeing, we can go ahead and thank Meg Wealth Management. It says, have you ever sat across from a financial advisor and only understood every third word they were saying? At Meg Wealth Management, they believe clients should understand everything that is happening with their money. That advisors, this should be just as good about explaining investments as they are about making them. Discover the right investment strategy for you at megwealth.com. All right, we got an 8-1 off bars from Benson. Here we go. We got a reverse kip here. She's going to do 2 in a row, so she's got a really nice... Ooh, she did a cut kip on the low bar. That's her release move there. Now she's going to do a switch kip. Very nicely done. Heading up to the high bar. She's changing her. There we go. Ooh, that was almost a full cast of handstand. A little less than 3/4 there. Nice giants in there. Switch. She switched her direction. She's going to transfer. Here she goes. All right, there you go. You saw that reverse flyaway or that del shove again. Very nice routine. One thing to notice on the Benson team is they're paying really close attention to those details. They have very nice tight legs on those bars with very nice pointed toes. They're going to pull some very nice scores on those bars today. All right, well, they're getting ready to switch things up here. Let's thank another sponsor. We got Community Ed. Did you know that the student broadcast live stream is a community education program? How about Paynesville Fitness Center, PAS school-age childcare, ECFE preschool, youth recreation and enrichment, summer and recreation and enrichment, adult basic education, adult enrichment and recreation programs. They are all Paynesville area community education. Check out their website at paynesville.ce.com to take part in a community ed. And that's community ed. That's a lot of stuff going on. All right, looks like they're setting up, I guess. I think we got one more bars out of Benson yet. She's still setting up over there. That last bar routine pulled in an 8-8. They're setting the bar pretty high tonight. No pun intended there. Yeah, all right. While we're waiting for that score, looks like the judges didn't exactly agree, so they're now discussing. So we'll see where that came in. One had there's too big of a gap, so they're discussing that. Quick Trip, as a family-owned company based in La Crosse, Wisconsin, and home to more than 25,000 coworkers, Quick Trip of Paynesville is here for you. With their own bakery, kitchens, dairy, distribution, and transportation divisions, they produce much of what they serve themselves and deliver it right to our local store every day, so you always get fresh, quality products. Visit their website today at quicktrip.com. Quick Trip, big on fresh, low on price. All right, looks like we started our two-minute touch for our second rotation, where we're now going to have our varsity vault up, and the JV bars will be Benson. And for varsity vault for the Bulldogs tonight, we got Ava, Tristan, Becca, Isabel, and Macy. While they finish warming up, let's find a fun fact about Ava, our first vaulter of the evening. Looks like Ava is a 10th grader. She's been in gymnastics for about 6 years. Her favorite event is bars. Some of her hobbies are watching TV and listening to music. Her favorite subject in school is history, and what she doesn't know is we're living history right now in the making with all of these changes that we've seen in the last year. All right, and then let's thank one more sponsor here. We'll go to Gilk Plumbing and Heating. Gilk Plumbing and Heating is located in Richmond, Minnesota, and serves the surrounding areas. Whether you are looking to replace the faucet in your kitchen, clear a frozen pipe, or just need help getting the toilet to run again, Gilk has you covered for all your AC plumbing and heating needs. Check out their website at gilkplumbing.com. All right, looks like we're getting ready for the competition here on the varsity vaults. Coach Jessica's making some adjustments there. And our first vaulter is Ava Williamson. She's grade 10, like I said, and we learned some fun facts about her. Let's see her approach. She's getting ready for her powerful approach to this vault. And over on bars, it looks like the JV Benson team has started. We got some kips. Back hip circles. All right, we got that. Our first vaulter, she went over. She did the half on, I believe. Yep, over and vaulting off. A little bit of step outs there. Those are each deductions. Another thing that they're really looking for is that vaulter to really stop and finish that skill. She's kind of walking away before she shows a complete finish there. But overall, still vaulting well with a start off with a 7.5. And the other judge gave a 7.4, so we got a 7.45 on that vault. Our second gymnast is up with a nice front handspring, and that is Tristan Lamberson. A little bit of fun facts about Tristan is I actually coached Tristan as a junior bulldog. She's now in the 9th grade, which makes me super old. Her favorite event is floor. She also likes fishing, dancing, and sleeping. I like this girl. Sleeping's good. All right, so at first vault was a 7.9 and an 8, so we got a 7.95. Nice block. All right, a little hop there on the end. But still, overall, she's blocking well. She's running powerful. She has a really nice big block. This vault's going to bring an 8-1 from one judge. And the other judge is an 8. So we'll have, yep, an 8-1 and an 8 go in between there. I'm getting a little bit too overwhelmed by all this things here. Our third vaulter is up. She did a half on, half off. That was Becca Walls, another of the Junior Bulldog originals. Becca's a 10th grader. She's been doing gymnastics for about 8 years. Her favorite event is floor. Her favorite subject in school is English. And hobbies are gymnastics, volleyball, track, crafts, and baking. She got an 8-3 and an 8-4, so an 8-3-5. Nice half on, half off again, just with one little step out there. Another 8-3 from the first judge here. It's an 8-5 from the second there, so 8-4. All right. Sounds like Isabel's up next here, and she's going to be doing a half on, half off as well. Some fun facts about Isabel Campbell, another Junior Bulldog original. Her mom is also the coach. She is a senior this year. She started out in the 3rd grade. She's been doing gymnastics for about 10 years. And she said for her favorite event, it really is going to depend on the day. Nice, there you go. She really stuck that landing. As we've seen, there's really not a lot of step out. She really finished that, presented it nicely to the judges. That's a nice vault. All right, we got an 8-2-5 from the first judge. And an 8-5 from the second. They'll take the average of that for the overall score. Here she comes on her second vault. She's running really nice and hard. Little bit of a leg break coming into that one. They're going to deduct for that, and not a full landing on that one. So a little step out there. All right, our last vaulter of the day is going to be Macy Brutker. Macy Brecker is an 11th grader. Since the 7th grade, she's been doing gymnastics. Her favorite events are vault and bars. That last vault came in at an 8-2 and an 8-4, so you're going to average those out. All right, let's see what Macy's got. She's got a nice approach here. She's running hard, hits the board. Ooh, very nice. She had her legs were greatly pinched together there on the entrance, and she had a really good angle. A little bit of bend in the knees on the land with a little bit of a minor stepping there. Very little deduction on that. Remember, not all of these vaults are coming out of a 10-0 start value. I believe these half-on, half-offs are in the 9-something region here. So we got an 8-3 and an 8-4. So an 8-3-5 will be the vaulting total for Macy. All right, that was another nice vault. She had very good body position, a much better finish that time. Not as much of a step out there. Very little deduction on that landing. 8-5 and an 8-5. So there we go. We got it, an 8-5 on that vault. And that is your varsity Bulldog vaulting for the evening. So we're going to move our attention over to the bars. Their JV is finishing up. All right, while we're waiting for the score and the next gymnast to go, we got M&M Lumber. For over 30 years, M&M Lumber has been providing the services and products needed to start and finish any construction or home improvement project. They offer a wide selection of building materials, hardware, paint, and even an expanded rental center to help you complete your project. Stop by M&M Lumber today or visit the website at mnmlumberrental.com. All right, everybody's intently waiting for this nice young lady to go on bars from Benson here. Nice kip there, a little bit of bends in the elbows there. They're really looking for those arms to be straight as they rise up in that kip. Squat on completed. She gets to the high bar, kip, kip. Nice connection. Right into the back hip circle. Good cast out, nice fly away. There you go. A pretty nice clean routine there. That was a good JV clean routine. On those back hip circles, they are kind of looking for that hip to stay clear of the bar. They don't want those hip bones touching the bar. You want to stay clear of the bar the whole time. Another kip there, back hip circle. There we go, we got a kip, kip. A little bit of bends in the elbows, not much there, but a good cast out and a nice fly away. There we go. And the reason scoring takes a little longer, I think, on bars is they're really doing all those skill checkoffs. If their scores from the two judges come a little bit different, they have to confer to make one score. On JV, they only have the one judge, which is helpful, so that's good. All right, we are heading off to a commercial break.
Make Wealth Management has offices located in Paynesville and in Wilmer, and is comprehensive wealth management, investment, and insurance.
Not Caitlin.
As your trusted advisors, we are wholly dedicated to helping you reach a higher purpose for your wealth and design a lasting legacy for your family. We leverage deep industry knowledge, a vast network of specialized services, proven investment strategies, and a passion for serving you. Let Make Wealth Management help you live your life by design, not by default.
When everything is in one place, it's easier to stay focused on your own life. At Central Minnesota Credit Union, we've streamlined our financial tools to ensure you have everything you need all under one roof. Whether you're starting a family, starting a business, or buying a home, CMCU is here to be a trusted financial partner. CMCU offers free checking options and a network of financial experts. Because when everything is in one place, it's easier to stay focused on your own life.
M&M Lumber is your lumberyard, hardware store, paint department, and rental center, all rolled into one convenient location. Their operation includes numerous departments staffed with knowledgeable personnel who are able to assist with material estimates, product selection, provide tips to make your project go more smoothly. Stop by M&M Lumber today to get your ideas and plans in motion. Visit their website at mmlumberrental.com. The experts at Gilk Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning provide fast, affordable HVAC and plumbing repair for your home, business, and remodeling service. They offer plumbing and water jetting services along with heating and air conditioning products, insulation, drain cleaning products, and other services. Gilk Plumbing, Heating, and AC is based out of Richmond, Minnesota, and serves the surrounding areas. For friendly, experienced technicians you can count on, better get Gilk. Find them on their website at gilkplumbing.com.
All right, we're here back. We're going to get it back in the action here. We've just on our third rotation, so now we got on the bars, we have our home team, and the visitors have now moved to vault, where their varsity will be vaulting first. What's kind of unique about this three-judge setup is we have your JV and your varsity competing at the same time. as coaching staff, this is awesome because your whole team is at one event at one time. You can utilize all of your staff. It's really nice. You just have a little bit more hands-on, and it's a little bit more friendly. They've started their 2-minute touches. As you can see, again, vault's going to be all about the power. Bars is going to be about the connections, the smoothness. And let's look and see who the Bulldogs are going to have up tonight on the JV bars. First is going to be Alana Mink again. And then we got Addison, Haley, Faith, and McKenna. Let's see if we can learn something new again about Elena. All right. It says, what is your favorite skill on each event? She says on the vault, she likes her front handsprings. On bars, the pull up, pull over. Beam, she likes jumps. And on floor, she likes back handsprings. So hopefully we're going to see lots of back handsprings today on the floor out of the JV team. Her favorite art subject in school is art. All right. Looks like Benson's pretty warmed up here on vault. They got a couple more people going through. Looks like we're seeing a back hip circle on the bars over there. She's warming up, going for a climb on. One thing to know about the bars, and if you see a girl do a climb on in high school gymnastics where it's not a squat on, where both feet aren't coming to the bar at the same time and they're using one foot to climb on, that's actually not a skill, but what it's going to allow is for the gymnast to go from the low to the high bar. They do have to have that change from low to high bar or high bar to low bar. So if you see a gymnast do the climb on, it's actually not a skill, and they'll miss that. They'll get a deduction for missing that element. They need that squat on, that 2-foot approach onto that low bar. And for a kip, they do need to get their hands all the way up rotated and their body all the way up straight armed on the top of the low bar there. If they try to do 2 kips and they don't complete that whole first kip, they will not get the 2 kip skill, and they will not get a connection piece there as well. That can also cost the gymnast a pretty big deduction in a high school gymnastics routine. All right, we got Benson's varsity vault. She's up first. We did a half on, half off. A little bit of a step out there. Pretty powerful, though. Nice run. And we got Elena is going here on bars. And as you notice here, she's doing a climb on. Like I said earlier, that's actually not going to count as a skill. And that's not... And so this bar routine here really didn't have a full 3 skills, which is a requirement. So that'll be interesting that she may start at a 2.0 start value. It may be a very low scoring bar routine. They really need those 3 solid skills. All right, we got... Up next here, we got Miss Addison Bogey. Let's find out some fun facts about her. She is now in the 8th grade. She's been doing gymnastics for 7 years. Her favorite event is beam, and her favorite subject in school is math. I just kind of saw one score flashed over there for Benson. It looked like they got an 8-3. I didn't see the other judge there. Another half on, half off by that gymnast. All right, that first bar routine did pull a 1-7-1, I believe, or just a 1-7. There we go. So, yeah, that's probably because it did come out of more like a 2.0 start value. Again, we saw another climb on there instead of that squat on. We really need that squat on as a skill. All right, next up on bars for the JV bars, we got Haley. All right. We got Haley Rantham. Kind of went through some of Haley's stuff after vault, so let's just look what her favorite subject in school is: lunch. Now this person really is someone I can relate with. Nobody ever will say no to lunch. All right, that was a beautiful vault off of Benson over there. Nice, powerful. She had no step outs in that landing. Nice, solid vault over there. I didn't catch her approach, but I do believe it was half on, half off. With an 8-8 out of both judges. Nice, nice, solid. There we go. Another half on, half off. Not as beautiful as that first one. She had a little step out there, but still solid. All right, we had a nice back hip circle looking like off of there. There we go. Squat on, which is excellent. Good job. Hey, there we go. Half touch there. All right, this is always the waiting game here as the judges score and things. It looks like Benson's got another gymnast ready here to run up onto the vault. She's coming in here. Ooh, there we go. Oh, she tried for a full. She's going to get a completion. She did complete it. It's just that she did fall on that landing. She's going to take a full fall for that. So we'll see what that takes, brings in. Pull up, pull over, it looks like on the bar. Cast, back hip circle. And hopefully we're going for a squat on here. She has a couple extra little casts there. She did 2 back hip circles. She will get deduction for those extra little movements of her leg out and away from the bar, almost like semi-casts. She took an extra swing there as well. You're only going to get 1 swing out before you make that rotation on that bar. There we go. She had the half with the full off of Benson. That was a very nice vault. All right, next up we got McKenna Barton. We kind of already went through some fun facts about McKenna Barton. I know she's spunky. I know that. We know that one. Let's see here. What is your favorite skill on each event? She's got a round off back handspring, back tuck on floor, a half on vault, baby giants, and back walkovers on beams. All right, she's doing her back hip circle. She did a nice squat on there. She's going to swing out once. She needs to turn on this one. Oh, but she did go ahead and did a pull-up on the long bar there. Long hang pull over, that's what they'll call that. She did 2 in a row, which is great. Another back hip circle. She's going to cast out, and she's going for the flyaway. Nice. It was a spotted flyaway, so she's going to get some deduction for those spots. But really, overall, she had some really nice skills, and it's coming up there. All right. Benson just threw a nice souk over there on the vault. All right, so that was, I think, her first souk there out of the Benson gymnast, so we'll probably get to see another one. A souk is kind of like it's a round off approach and then a back entrance onto that vault. Then they tuck off the back side there. So it's a whole nother approach to that board and the vault itself. A more high-end vault, and that girl got a 9-1 and a 9-2 out of that last one. So a 9-1 and a 9-2, so. There we go. There you got another one. She did kind of pike that one a little bit, so we'll see if they give her credit for that. It was kind of a little bit more of a rounded pike, but there's in the souk land, you can do just a tuck shape, or you can pike, or you can go ahead and lay it out. There's also some more advancement. And they did give her credit for that pike. They got her at a 9.0 for that vault. Both judges came in at that. All right, it looks like they're going to be getting ready for switching up here. So now Benson will have their JV vault, and then Paynesville will have their varsity bars. They'll start out with their 2-minute touches, and while they do that, let's just go ahead and thank our sponsors one more time. We got Christensen CPAs and Consultants, Leisure Insurance Agency, Central Minnesota Credit Union, Mag Wealth Management, Community Ed, Quick Trip, Gilk Plumbing and Heating, and M&M Lumber. You know, we're really fortunate here in Paynesville to have gymnastics. That's a smaller community, and of course we're combined with it's Eden Valley and Watkins together, so we got EVW Gymnastics. It's a really nice combination and gives these girls a great opportunity to do a sport that they love. All right, it looks like we're warming up over there. We got some kip warm-ups going to start. As you can tell here in the varsity, they're casting a little bit bigger. They should all be doing a squat on by this point in time. Right there. Ooh, she almost got an uprise. There we go. Almost close there. Nice legs on that kip that we're seeing here. That's a switch kip. And hopefully when she competes that, her legs aren't going to scrape the bottom of the barrel on the mat there, because that will be counted as, they'll probably give her a fall. If not, some deductions for the touches there. They want to keep those legs up off that ground the whole time. All right. Going to practice her high bar here. Looks like she's going to go for a flyaway. Getting ready to line up for that flyaway. There you go. As you can see on that flyaway, you want to come projecting away from the bar. She's holding on a little long, so it looks more like a wraparound. She kind of pulled in there. You want to fly away from the bar. What that's going to do is that allows the gymnast later to add some skills to that flyaway. They can twist those flyaways, and they can tuck those flyaways. They can lay them out. They can do different things with that. If you're pulling into the bar, it gives limited space for those skills. That one was a little low. She let go a little soon, so that keeps it lower to the ground. When the ideal place for that gymnast to let go of that bar on that flyaway is when her hands are on that bar and they're extended straight, and her toes are right where the ceiling and the wall come together. So they're pointing in that direction. That is when that gymnast wants to let go of that bar. It's really hard to sight or to teach a gymnast to sight, but that's what they're looking for when to let go. And if they get that timing right, they'll fly away from that bar quite nicely, allowing them time to add skill to that flyaway. All right, looks like Benson's JV is warming up some front handsprings. All right, on bars tonight, we got up first, we have Miss Ava. All right, so Ava's going to start off. All right, Benson's first JV did a front handspring over the vault, and she did have a little assistance with her coach, so she'll get a little bit of a spotting deduction there. Just so folks know at home, too, gymnastics usually starts out with the gymnast that's going to score the least for their team at the very beginning, and then moves up in skill and gets better scoring as they go. So the last gymnast to perform is usually one of their higher ranked gymnasts. All right, this is actually looking pretty good here at the bars. There she goes. She did her back hip. She's going to go for her flyaway, which she did in warm-up earlier. Nice. Hung on to it a little bit long again, kind of wrapping around, but overall got that flyaway out. Let's see what kind of score that brings in for the PEVW girls. All right, our JV vaulter over here for Benson had a really nice block. She had a little bit of bend in her knees, then shoots them forward. We kind of call that the donkey kick to get over. However, they got over, and she'll improve on that as years come. All right, on bars, we got Tristan Lamberson up. She's in grade 10. Yeah, there we go. Our Benson competitors had another one go over. Same girl. This time she didn't donkey kick as much, but she had a little bit of stretch in her legs, like a little opening, a little bit of bends. But overall, a really nice, powerful run and a great block. 7-9 she got. Very nice. All right, so we got Tristan. She's starting her bar routine. Our first bar's got 6-1 out of one judge and a 5-8 out of the other. All right, she did a back hip circle. A little pause there. See how that routine isn't just flowing. Hear this flow, but she didn't get all the way up on that first skip. That's going to cost a little bit of a deduction, and there's some bends in the elbows. All right, but overall, no spot. She did a full routine by herself. Fly away. And that really is considered a tuck flyaway. She had a tuck position there. To improve that flyaway and to get a higher score, she's going to want to start to open that up. Start with an open tuck and then move into the layout position. All right, next up on bars is going to be Macy Brutker. Looks like Macy's a high bar starter, so her bar exchange will be from the high to the low bar. Unless she's going to turn and start on the low bar opposite direction. I'm not sure. She's probably going to do that and then do a switch kip, because I don't see a springboard to get to the high bar. The gymnasts can start on either bar, the low or the high. They just need to have that interchange happening throughout their routine. And for a dismount, the flyaway is a requirement, so they're going to want to finish up on that high bar as well. So if you're going to start on the high bar, you're going to interchange a few times. Yep, she is going to do the low bar start, and she's going to go for a switch kip here. Right there it is. It looks like she was able to keep her feet up off that ground, a back hip circle. Her hips are riding that bar. What they're going to be looking for is for her hips to clear that bar. That first kip was not completely finished. I don't know if they'll give her the two skill there. All right. Good job. She did not have a flyaway, so she's missing that requirement as well. She just has the toe touch shootout there. All right, it looks like up next on bars is we are going to have Isabel Campbell. She is a senior this year. And if we look over here, I haven't really been, it's kind of hard to watch both events at one time, but we got Benson over here. We'll kind of sneak peek and see what they're doing. Looks like their last vaulter pulled in a 7.5 on that vault. All right. Going to watch Izzy here. She's going to go ahead and do a kip. She's a little bit of bend knees backwards there. You're going to want to keep those feet in front. She's doing the back hip circle. Again, her hips are riding that bar. Nice. Had a little tough time completing that second kip. She had a little tough time even completing the first one there. So she'll get a deduction here as an assist. She may even have to take the fall now. Yep, her feet are on the ground, so that's the fall. She's going to converse with her coach. She has some times. Oh, she's going to scoot and be done. All right. A little bit bummed out there, I'm sure, but it happens. Sometimes it just happens. All right, looked like we had a half on over here off the vault today. All right, now we got Becca Walls up on bars. And Benson's last gymnast there. She pulled a 7.9 off the vault. Pretty good JV both score. They're half on, half off. She's going, oh, she had the fall. Almost there, almost there. Good attempt. All right, Becca's pushing back the hair. She's getting ready. It's always nerve-wracking, I think, as the gymnast to stand there and wait for those judges. It's like you just want to kind of get going on your routine. It's so nerve-wracking waiting and waiting. And the longer it takes the judges to score, I think the more nerve-wracked the gymnast becomes. But Becca's doing a good job. She's shuffling her shoulders. She's keeping loose and ready. Got our Benson gymnast going over. Yeah, she made it over there. A little bit early entrance on that vault. She was really on the front side of that vault there. All right, here we go. Here's Becca. Kip, little bends of knees in those kips. That's going to cost her a little bit. Nice squat on. A little bit of a balance check there, but overall, good. She's did her uprise. Oh, got to get that uprise all the way around. There we go. Good job. Needed to connect the kip. That's a powerful kip. Not as smooth as they'd like to see it, but overall, she's got the skills. Nice fly away. Tuck fly away. As you can see, there's a little bit of stopping and pausing in there. Those are all deductions. They want those bar routines just to flow really nice and smooth. There's a couple times that she struggled and had to really rely on her muscles. It's a good thing she's a strong little gal. All right, Benson's last gymnast got a 7-8 on vault. It's by far a little bit different, too, I'm sure, for these gymnasts this year to be performing without their fans here in the house. It's a little bit quiet, not as you're not able to feed off the crowd as much. You're going to have to rely on your teammates to cheer you through most things. All right, just got a replay of that last Benson vault. That was a pretty good vault there. Looks like the judges got to kind of talk here. They're a little bit too far apart maybe on their score. We've got a 7-1 and a 6-7. Yep, so there's going to be a little discussion there. So going to have to recount what skills they saw, what they didn't see. Meanwhile, Benson's over here vaulting, half on, half off. Very nice. Little bit of gap in the legs there. She squeezed those legs tight together. Her score would greatly improve. A little bit separated. But overall, a really nice vault. 8-3 for that vault. And they're getting ready to do another rotation. And we're going to be off to a commercial break.
Ag Wealth Management has offices located in Paynesville and in Wilmer and is a comprehensive wealth management, investment, and insurance firm. As your trusted advisors, we are wholly dedicated to helping you reach a higher purpose for your wealth and design a lasting legacy for your family. We leverage deep industry knowledge, a vast network of specialized services, proven investment strategies, and a passion for serving you. Let Ag Wealth Management help you live your life by design, not by default.
When everything is in one place, it's easier to stay focused on your own life. At Central Minnesota Credit Union, we've streamlined our financial tools to ensure you have everything you need all under one roof. Whether you're starting a family, starting a business, or buying a home, CMCU is here to be a trusted financial partner. CMCU offers free checking options and a network of financial experts. Because when everything is in one place, it's easier to stay focused on your own life.
M&M Lumber is your lumberyard, hardware store, paint department, and rental center, all rolled into one convenient location. Their operation includes numerous departments staffed with knowledgeable personnel who are able to assist with material estimates, product selection, provide tips to make your project go more smoothly. Stop by M&M Lumber today to get your ideas and plans in motion. Visit their website at mmlumberrental.com. The experts at Gilk Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning provide fast, affordable HVAC and plumbing repair for your home, business, and remodeling service. They offer plumbing and water jetting services along with heating and air conditioning products, insulation, drain cleaning products, and other services. Gilk Plumbing, Heating, and AC is based out of Richmond, Minnesota, and serves the surrounding areas. For friendly, experienced technicians you can count on, better get Gilk. Find them on their website at gilkplumbing.com.
All right, here we are back at our meet, and we're going to be moving on to two brand new fantastic events. Personally, probably the most fun to watch for most gymnastics fans. We got our floor and our beam. So some things that you're going to want to know about these events. They're going to be scored a little differently than the past ones because it's not all going to be about skill. It's going to be a little bit about performance and a little bit about composition and choreography of these routines. Those are definitely going to be now a part of the scoring, so there's going to be a little artistic side. So what we got now is we're going to have, this is rotation 5, so we got varsity for the home team on beam, and on floor we're going to have Benson's JV perform. So what we're going to be looking for too in the beam, when a judge is looking at a routine, they're going to want to see quick, tight, and connected movements. They're also going to want to see height and flight off that beam. So any jumps, they're going to be looking at how high is that gymnast getting up off that beam, how quickly is it done, and of course, they're going to want them to stay on the beam. Falls are going to be a big part of that scoring deduction. And just like any other gymnastics routine, things will need to be connected. That's how you're going to build your points. In high school gymnastics, there's going to be a basic set of skills that they need, or requirements they're called, but then you can also gain bonuses. Those are done by connecting jumps and flights and those things together. So hopefully we see some of those things. Floor, what that judge is going to be looking for is, first and foremost, they want to be entertained. They're going to be looking to see if that gymnast is into her routine and is selling it. It can be a low skill routine, but if you sell it, your score will improve. The judge wants to see eye contact from those gymnasts directly to them, and also any fans that are in the room and their teammates for this case, because the fans are kind of missing. The choreography is also going to be judged a little bit. They want them to look clean, neat, and well put together. And so that oftentimes includes the gymnast looking for some music that possibly fits their personality. That's always a really hard thing to find, but when you find it and you see it, it makes for an awesome floor routine. And I think if you talk to gymnasts, it's a big deal. Like, they're always so excited to pick their music and get their floor routine. I think as a gymnast, it's a big day when you get to do that. As far as beam over there, the girls are probably going to bite their toenails off. Beam always makes everybody bite their toenails off, including the parents when they're watching. But it looks like everybody's doing a good job here at warming up. Ooh, there is a nice forward roll in the beam. You don't always see those forward rolls. They're a little bit tricky, actually. That's a wolf jump that we just saw on the beam. All right, looks like the floor is getting quiet here. We're gonna have some pretty good music. I'll try to talk through some of these things. I'll try to see across to that beam over there. All right, the very first thing is they're going to need a mount onto the beam. So you'll see a lot of times that they do these end mounts, the jump, just a nice straight jump up or a tuck jump up onto that beam. That is one of the first and foremost requirements, is getting on. All right. Looks like Benson's gymnast started with a handstand pirouette. All right, we got a little bit of a fall there. Our first gymnast today on that beam for Paynesville is Tristan. So she's now getting up. She's got to get an up on that beam. There we go. She's going to go for a full turn here. We want a really nice, beautiful finish. She stayed up on her toes during that turn. That's really important. They don't want them flat foot. The more you're on your toe tips on the beam, the better your score is going to get. She got her forward roll, so that's her series, the connection. They're going to give her that series, the connection, but then she'll take the fall at the very end of that. That'll be a 10th or 2 deduction. Looks like she's going for a back walkover. She's got a spot, but no touch. Now, if you notice when she came off that beam, both feet did not touch that beam. She will not get credit for the back walkover. To get credit, both feet would have had to touch and then the fall would have happened. That is a round off, which is a flight. It's very nice. Nice wolf jump. Tuck jump, tuck half. Here she's showing flexibility. That is a piece that they must have on there. And a back tuck off the end of the beam. Not bad for a first routine. Everybody's nerves are over now. That first routine's up, so the next person is like, all right, less pressure, less pressure. They should get better as they go on here. The second gymnast here for the varsity beam is going to be Haley. All right, Haley's getting ready for her mount there. Looks like she's just going to do a tuck jump up on. Our first floor routine from Benson off the JV came in at a 7.4 this evening. I'm hearing some fun music off the floor. Hopefully the girls are working it. I hear their teammates getting them pumped up and excited. Very nice pirouette on the floor. Looks like a nice, it's kind of almost like a little bit of a whip back there, a little bit. Not a full tuck in there. All right, here comes our, all right, she's up on that beam. Nice. She got it nice, and she connected her landing from her mount right into a jump, which is a bonus. That full turn was very successful. A little flat on the feet, maybe a little higher elevation on the toes would be nice. There she did the backwards roll. Good job. It's actually a back shoulder roll. Here it looks like she's going for the cartwheel. Her foot came in front on that cartwheel. She was kind of going for a series. I'm not sure they're going to give her one there. She had a little bit of a pause. And then that foot didn't land there, so she won't get that connection piece. And she got the fall. Split, showing her flexibility. Wolf jump. Almost a tuck 3/4 there. She had a fall, another fall there. And just a nice round off the end of that beam. Looked like our first one, I saw one judge had a 6.4 on that first routine. I didn't see the second judge's score. Sorry for that. It's kind of trying to give a play-by-play on the next routine. All right, next up on the varsity beam, we have Ava. All right, the quiet before the storm here. We got a nice gymnast here from Benson. She's getting ready for floor over there. Waiting for those scores. Another nerve-wracking part of beam is always waiting for your score. Looks like that one got a 6.2 and a 6.1. So there you have it. All right, here goes Ava up on the beam. Good stick, right into the wolf jump. So she got a connection piece there. That's a bonus. Full turn. She had the leg straight out. A little bit flat on the toes. A little bit more elevated would help her. Another jump series there. She's hanging on though. Nice stick. Here she's showing her flexibility. A little bit of bend in the knee there. Overall, nice and solid. Just kind of setting up here for a back walkover. Again, won't get a completion of that skill because both feet came off that beam. Both feet came off that beam. And again, she did it again, so she's got to rethink that a little bit. It's her series. She could go ahead and put something on there like a handstand back walkover, but looks like she went for the round off there. That would have been a flight. She's going to get a connection on that skill, or a completion of the skill. However, with the fall there. And then on her dismount, she was probably going to go for a round off back tuck there. That would have been another series that she could have had a backup to the missed back walkover, back walkover. Another fun song. This is really fitting. This girl's got a great smile. She's really hamming it up here. She's working the floor. This is exactly what the judges are looking for here. That great smile, nice finish. She had a good time with her routine. On that replay, you can really see her nice jazzy smile there. It was good. All right, next up on the beam, we got Isabel Campbell again, senior. All right, looks like that last beam routine took in a 5.5 and a 6. All right, here goes Izzy. Ooh, a nice straddle jump up there. That was good. And right into a pike jump. She's got her down on beam. Going to show her nice ability to get up. There we go. No hands. Good, solid. Here, let's go for a nice full turn here. Setting up really nice. Good. She stayed up on her toe there. Very nice. She's doing really solid. As you can see here, she's not wobbling a lot. She's very solid and quick movements. We're going for that nice back walk over here. Good job. A little off to the side. She had a little side wind on there and a little bend. Pause in there, but still a connected series there. There you go. Nice. There you go. Good jump series. Gonna probably go for a nice round off here to get her flight. Good job. Nice solid landing there. Showing off that flexibility. Pull that leg up. A little bend there yet. Good job. Another jump series in there. Ooh, hang on to that. Oh. It's a nice solid routine, but she'll take a fall there. Gonna back tuck off the end. There you go. And actually she piked that. Wasn't even a tuck, it was a pike, so good shape on that. Nice job. That was an overall really nice beam routine. And last for the varsity, for the home team, is going to be Becca. Becca's going to do a side mount. Again, the most important thing about a beam routine is getting on the beam. And really, the girls really want to pick a mount that they can stick, because it's really difficult if the very first thing you do, you're going to take a fall. So sometimes taking a more secure mount to that beam is better than taking a risky one and taking a fall immediately. Benson on floor, they really know how to jazz it up here. They're good performers. I can already see this girl's going to have a nice, good smile here. She's making good eye contact with that judge going into this first pass. Yeah, back handspring, back pike. All right, Becca's up on the beam. Good job, stick that. There she goes. She's got a little bit of wobbles, a little bit of balance check there, but overall still stuck it. Did her full turn, but I'm not sure they're going to give her full credit for that full turn because that foot went in the back, but it was really close. Nice back walk over, and she's making that her series, and she connected it, and she stuck it. A little bit of bends in the knees, which she'll take some deductions for, but overall, a great connected series. Here she's going to go for her jump series. Stuck that. She's feeling pretty good inside right now with that. Showing off her flexibility. Gonna probably go for a round off here. Ooh, that was a beautiful round off. Very solid round off. And she's gonna back tuck. I'd really like to start seeing these girls do those round offs right into the back tuck off the end of that beam. That would be a really nice dismount. That gives them a little more power into that dismount. They can start twisting and doing other shapes with those. But overall, a very nice solid routine from Becca tonight. Waiting for that score. Waiting to start that next floor routine. All right, we got floor here. The last gymnast from Benson brought in a 7.65 on floor. Nice job. Here, this is a pirouette. She's going for a full or a double here. Very nice. She kept her toes pointed, her legs nice together. Good wolf jump there. Here she goes. Her first tumbling pass. Back handspring. Yeah, there you go. Those look more like a pike than a layout shape. They're going back handspring, kind of a back pikey. Not really a whole full tuck, but a good intro into getting a really nice layout. There you go. Nice tumbling pass. All right. As you can see right now on the Benson floor right here, she's doing a really good job at her routine, but it's kind of missing a little bit of pizzazz, I feel like. A little bit not as eye contacty with the judge and the other participants, and she could use to smile a bit more. But still, overall, she's doing it. Finished out there. A judge is really looking for that eye contact with that big smile. Nice, proud finish. You really want to sell that routine. You don't want to look hesitant. You want to look powerful, strong. Looks like the judges are talking over Becca's score over there. I got lost in the floor routine, so hopefully I didn't miss it. I'll try to get that. Floor just got a 7.5. There you go. There's the back handspring back layout. There you go. She had a really nice layout shape on that one. She's going to work her way into twisting soon here. She's selling it. Look at her nice smile. She's really performing. She's doing a really good job at the performance here. That's what those judges are really going to like about this floor routine here. She's selling it. Here. Double salto pass here. There we go. Nice. Back handspring, back tuck. There we go. Nice routine. Nice clean floor routine. Did you see what that last beam routine brought in? Did you see the score at all? No? All right, just checking to see if somebody caught that beam routine score. Here she's going to do her full pirouette on the floor. Double. Nice. Wolf jump. Full. Go kind of a whip back there a little bit. The back handspring whip back. Really working on getting those layout shapes. And a wolf jump that leg. That front leg's really got to get up to a 90-degree angle. These girls are doing a really good job at powerfully getting those jumps up, but they're not at the full angle. So they are probably taking some minor deductions on those. There we go. Very nice back handspring, back tuck. Had some really good height. That's what they're going to be looking for in those tumble passes. What kind of height they're getting, what kind of power they got. All right. All right, so then they're going to That last half forward team took in an 8-1-5. All right, she's going to go for her pirouette. She kind of crumpled a little bit there, got a little bit of bends. Not as clean on her turn there. Backhand spring, back tuckish. She had a little bit of step out there and then didn't really connect those jumps there, but still overall got him off. She's getting ready for her front pass here. Yep, front, there we go. A little bit of bends in the knees there. They're really going to be looking for those legs to be nice and tight and hold them shapes there. As you can see, not as clean going into that corner there. She's a little bit just kind of, I'm getting there. They're going to be looking for a nice clean entrance. She also adjusted her leotard there in the corner. That's such a hard thing not to do. 2 backhand springs. Needs a little cleaner finish there. She's a little messy on the finish. Overall, she finished. There we go. She's, yep. Did the, I'm going to guess she's a little bit of a rookie here, but she did forget to salute the judge there. The team quickly reminded her. Not only is that going to cost you some points, but it's a respect thing, and all the girls at one point in time seem to forget that and learn real quickly not to forget it again. All right, so the girls are going to get ready for their next rotation. And what you're going to see is you're going to be seeing the JV Paynesville girls coming to floor. I should say the PEVW. Actually, I think I take that back. All right. All right, so right now we're going to have our home team is going to be JV beam, and the visitors are going to be varsity floor. They're going to be doing their 2-minute touch. There they go. They started their 2-minute touch on floor. I don't know. I'd be curious to talk to some of these gymnasts and see if they find out if they like the no fans or if they miss the fans. I'm not exactly sure how that would be for if I was a gymnast. Because it's a pretty tight squeeze in here when you got all the fans packed in here. Now they got a little more space. It's just them. I don't know if they relax a little bit more or how they feel about all of that. All right, we've seen some pretty nice tight jumps, some pretty good tumbling here on floor. That's a nice double salto over there. I can tell the coach in me is coming out as the night progresses here because I get more lost in watching the routines than talking about them. Oh, that's kind of funny. You just get really lost in watching all the gymnastics. And you can see all the different things that you want to either fix, change, and or help somebody with. Or when you do see something kind of big coming from one of the gymnasts, it's just kind of fun to stop and watch it. I guess another thing I kind of like to talk about high school gymnastics, and a lot of times when parents are watching and stuff, and it's really kind of hard to understand all the scoring and things and how things are going on. And I will admit that some of gymnastics is subjectional. Like it is an artistic event, and so sometimes what one judge is eyeballing for, another one might not. So at one meet something might count, and another meet another thing might get overlooked. It always seems it can be wavering and different because it is in the eyes of the judge. It's not an exact thing. It's not like basketball where if the ball goes through the hoop, it's 2 points. It's a little different. So it's got some subjectiveness to it. And then another thing we could talk about is these girls that you're seeing in this room are really some amazing athletes. It really takes a lot of dedication, a lot of time. Not to talk about bravery. This sport can, it's a little bit gutsy from time to time. All right, so we got on JV beam, we got Elena. She's going to be going up first. No springboard mount, which is awesome, as she knows that she's going to just go for a nice solid mount on that beam. No fall in action there. Starts off with the tuck jump into the wolf. I'm not sure she'll get a connection there. There's pretty big pause. But a nice full turn. Oh, almost completed that full turn. It was a very nice, quick, very well executed turn until the landing didn't go so well there. All right, we got our first Benson varsity gymnast going. She went back handspring, back layout. Very nice body position with it, legs tight together. A little bit of her jumps were nice and tight, but they were a little low. All right, back to Lena on the beam. She's going to do her backwards skill here. She's going to go for a shoulder roll. Here she's going to pull. She's going to do that. There you go. Nice shoulder roll. Good, nice finish. She's got some good choreography going on here, too. She's going to show her flexibility. She's going to go for her dismount. There you go. Nice aerial off the end of that beam. Good, clean little routine. There you go. Good way to start them off over there for the JV. All right, next up on the beam for the JV, we are going to have Faith is up next. All right, Faith's got one of those, the height and the linky body, as you'd say, for a beam. They're going to be, that's really nice. It creates for some really nice body lines in the skills that they do. The artistry is a little bit more beautiful when they're tall and so the dreaded waiting for that first beam score so everyone can take a big giant breath of relief. She had a nice solid mount here, Faith did. She's up on that beam. Elena's came in at a 5.7. Going to go for the full turn here. Right, did a little extra there. She's going to show her flexibility. Tuck jump. Wolf. Good start on those. Young in her career. Now she's going to do her back shoulder roll. Good job. Stick that. There we go. She's going to stand up and make a good presentation there. Going to go for the cartwheel. Almost. She thought about it. She was right there. She almost had that. As you can tell, she did not put her toes on the beam, so they're not going to give her credit for the cartwheel. So here she's going to try it again. Oh, she's really thinking about it. Going to do her dismount. Nice round off the end of that beam. Another good routine from the JV. All right, we got Benson down here working the floor. All right, good jump series off of floor. On her split though, she didn't really pull that 180, so that's going to be a little bit of a deduction there in the angle of those legs on that. I know this has been a really incredibly tough season on these gymnasts with the COVID virus and everything, and they just haven't really had the time in the gym that they normally get. A little late start to the season. Things have been spread out. So you got to really give these girls credit for coming out here and getting these things in. All right, up on beam now is McKenna. No, I'm sorry. Let's go back to, it's actually Haley. Haley is on the, or Addison Bogey. That's what I thought it looked like, but I was like trying to read my thing here. Addison Bogey's on the beam right now. She's got some really nice tight body positioning here and some really quick movement, which makes for some really nice beam. She got her series there. She didn't put that foot down. Almost had that there. She's going to get the series, but she'll take the fall. Nice quick, that was a really nice jump. She did a nice quick movement with that jump. She does take some extra steps here, which is going to count, is going to be a little bit on the artistry. And there she goes. She had her dismount. Nice solid routine. Next up is going to be Macy. Macy Brecker will be up next on the beam. That was a very nice wolf full on that floor out of the Benson gymnast there. Very nice and tight, good height. As you can see, her front leg pulled up to that 90 degrees. Nice jump series. All right, Addison got a 5.5 on beam today. All right, now we got Macy Brecker up on that beam. Nice mount, nice clean mount. She's going to show her flexibility here right from the get-go. Solid. Not a lot of movement there, not a lot of movement. She didn't have any balance checks. Almost a full turn there. She got that foot behind before she got it up front, so she won't get credit for the full turn. But saved the fall. Cartwheel. She got both feet on there. They're going to complete that skill, but she will take a fall. Again, both feet on, finishing it out, but then falling, taking the fall. Here's a back shoulder roll again. They need a backwards skill. That's why you're seeing those shoulder rolls there. It's a good intro to a back skill on the beam. Jump series. Are we getting ready for her dismount here? Nice round off dismount. Good clean little routine. And we're going to have McKenna up on the beam. Paynesville JV. Our last varsity score on floor was an 8.6 and an 8.5. The girl that's on the floor now for Benson, I guarantee you will be a powerful tumbler. She is ready to go here. Ooh, very nice jump series. That was very nicely executed. Very good height, nice and tight, good angles, good body positioning. She's getting ready for her first pass here. Nice. Woo. Out of bounds. Kind of lost her gripping there. Wasn't able to land it solid. Little step out on that jump. Not too bad. All right, we're up back over to the JV beam. Nice flexibility showing those splits. Not always an easy task to keep up on that beam. She's going to go from her down position to her up position. No hands. Good job. Gonna show her cartwheel here. Good. Stuck her cartwheel. Bends in the legs. If she had some straighter legs, that would go ahead and give her a little more points, but overall, she got her cartwheel in and stuck it. Full turn. Didn't get her foot down in front. Took the fall. Nice. Tumbling here on the floor out of the Benson gal. Good jump series here. She looks like she's pulling off her jump series. Good. Almost stuck that there. Good. Getting ready for our dismount here, I believe. Thinking about the round off, or, oh no, she's going for a back walkover. I was thinking she's winding up for a dismount, but nice back walkover. And, ooh, went for a second. Good job. Very good attempt there. Won't get credit for a series there. Won't get credit for that second back walkover because both feet did come off that beam. And a back tuck. Nice routine. She's got some pretty big skills. She's going to put all that together. That'll be a really solid routine. All right, so we're just going to be watching the varsity on floor here from Benson. Hopefully they flash us that last beam score. It's a little bit difficult to see, but the last floor girl on, from Benson will get a 9.2 and a 9. Very nice. There we go on floor. Ooh, a very nice aerial. This girl's got some very good artistic moves here with some very nice. Our last beam went 4.2. Oh, split full, beautifully done, executed nicely. I believe she hit her 180. Nice double salto pass. Good performance happening on the floor right now. She could solo a little bit more with her smile. She's really concentrating on her skills though. So nice. That was a very nice routine. All right, so then what we're going to be doing is we're going to be flip-flopping events. And Paynesville will be coming to floor. And their JV will compete first, and then varsity will happen after that. Over on the beam there for Benson will be their last rotation. Paynesville's going to have to come in this and recharge, get their minds clear. It's kind of nice to have beam behind you and then just go to floor. You're kind of relieved at this point in time. And you just kind of get to put in a little bit of a fun show. It's kind of a great way to end. What happens is the home team has that Olympic rotation. It's the same that you see. So they'll end up finishing on the floor here. So it's always kind of a fun thing to have that home team advantage and end there. The poor away team's got to get over their fun on the floor and then go over to the nerve-wracking beam. But that last gymnast got 9-7 from each judge on floor, so consistent judging there, which is nice to see. Good score, well earned. We got Ron out here doing static control, spraying the water down. Doing a really good job. If I was a judge and I was going to score Ron on the static control, I'd give him about a 9.5. What's that? I gave you a 9.5 for your static control out there. Yes, yes.
I'll try to stick it next time.
All right, perfect. Now it looks like each gymnast must get maybe, do they get both parents or one parent to come watch? One parent can come and watch? It's getting a little harder to come up with things to say, but all in all, I'm still intrigued. It's a great meet. It's a lot of fun to watch. The girls seem to be having a good time. I think the hardest part about this is at the end, they don't even really do awards right now during COVID, do they? They don't get all of their little fun competitions when it's over. It's just kind of, well, you did a great job and now it's time to go home. So it's kind of a little bit sad, but at least they're still getting to compete. Getting out. They always love it when their parents cheer for them. Faith's mom just gave her a little shout out there. That's always the best moment. It's even better if you got little nicknames. They really like it when that stuff comes out. I guess I have both sides. I've coached and I'm a parent of gymnasts, so I kind of know a little bit about both. It's always nerve-wracking being a parent and watching your child go out there and put themselves out there in front of everybody. And you want them to do the best that they can and be successful. And for today, we're going to have first is going to be Faith. I think this is Faith's first floor routine, so this is a big day for her. She's worked really hard for this. She's got her floor music, got her floor routine, and today is the day. She's going to get to show this off a little bit. And then the opposing team is going to have varsity up on the vault, it looks like over there. Are they doing? All right, their time warm-ups are over. All right, Faith is up here. Good artistry here. She's got some good dance. Here we go. Split jump. Tuck full. Into the wolf. There you go. She did her back handspring. There we go. Good job. She's breathing a little easier now. She got through that first tumbling pass. As you can tell, kind of in the beginning phase of her floor routine, she's a little bit jittery in the corners, a little bit slow, not as clean. They're going to want her to clean that up over time. But she's got a great start. And it'll get easier and easier as she gets a little more experienced. There we go. Be able to clean some things up a little bit. She comes on her second pass. Okay, there we go. Very nice first routine. She made it through. She's alive. She feels better now. She's going to go back to her team and celebrate. All right, looks like they're getting ready over there on the Benson team for their second gymnast to be up on the beam. Kind of watching to see what that first score is. It's their varsity over there. Benson's first varsity gymnast. Looks like she got a 7.6 over there on beam from the one judge. I can't see the other judge at this moment. When they turn it this way, we'll see. Looks like in a 7.5. All right, Addison Bogey's up here. She'll start her routine. All right, here she goes into her first tumbling pass. There we go. Good split jump in there. Those are actually that was a really nice first wolf jump there for wolf full. Going for her handstand pirouette. Right in, she made a connection there. That's a little bit of a bonus. Went in for her second tumbling pass. Backhand spring, good job. Back walk over. There you go. Another routine in for the EVW. You'll see a little replay here. Next up on floor is going to be Elena. I saw she had some pretty powerful tumbling early in warm-up. She's going to be a high flyer here. See what she's got. Nice full turn, Elena. Finish those out really nicely. Getting ready for her first nice pass here. Yep, nice tumbling. There we go. Back handspring, back walk over. Jump series, good job. Gonna go for that full pirouette there. Good tuck full. She's doing a pretty clean job. She's actually really finishing up those skills nicely. Elena's got a really good flow to her routine. She's not spending a lot of time in one particular area. She flows and she moves well. Her artistry is pretty decent. Good back handspring series there. Nice finish. That was actually a nice little clean routine. All right, next up on floor for the PEVW girls is going to be Haley. I like this music. Again, it's matching the music with the gymnast personality. As you can see, she's smiling. She's having a great time with it. She's working that routine really nicely. Nice and clean. She's got a clean tumbling style there. Again, some of those taller gymnasts, they get those really nice body lines with their dancing and their moves. They tend to score a little better on floor and beam. Just gives them some really good artistry with their dancing. There you go. Good finish to that front pass there. As you can tell, I get a little quieter during floor because I just love watching the floor routines. I get a little lost in their routine. Less to say. Over there on beam, you just saw a backhand spring into a dismount there. That was really nicely executed. Like I said, if you can get a more powerful flighted entry into your dismount, such as a round off or a back handspring, that gives those girls a little bit more ability to twist, tuck, lay out their dismounts because they got a little more power, which gives them a little more height. All right, so now up on floor we got Ava. Ava here. Ooh, she's a nice, powerful tumbler. That was a very nice back handspring back tuck. Very good height, good power into that. Pretty clean. Right there, she kept her legs together. No separation, some nice toe point. Very nice, powerful jump series here. Yeah, Ava's going to give a good routine, a good performance here. There we go. Over there on beam, it looks like that last Benson girl got a 7-1, and I didn't get to see quite the other score from the judge. On Ava's turn there, she should really tighten up those legs a little bit and point those toes. She's going to get a little deduction there. She definitely has the muscle and the ability to do that. So yeah, that's where she's seeing a little bit of deduction there. But overall, she is a very powerful tumbler. Did a pretty good high-flying performance there. Saw some very high jump series over there out of the Benson girls on beam. Again, a very nice dismount over there. Gave herself some power into that. And then what's going to happen after this, we're going to get ready for another 2-minute touch here, and then we're going to see varsity on floor out of the EVW girls, and then it will be Benson's JV up on beam. Waiting to see what that last score poll here from the EVW girls. I might have missed that. Looks like they... So it looks like we're going to go right into the 2-minute touch here. It looks like we're going to see some big tumbling out of the EVW girls. It looks like they got some really nice stuff happening here in their warm-ups. Kind of excited to see their full routines. There you go. Becca's doing a whip back, whip back. That's pretty awesome there. So on the roster for the varsity floor, we're going to have Macy, Tristan, McKenna, Becca, and Isabel. Something to kind of notice too, or to like really think about here during this gymnastics. As you can see, the Benson team over there has got a few extra helpers along the way for spotting. I don't know if there's anybody out there that's a great gymnastics spotter, but Paynesville's always game for some extra spotters. If you have any experience and are over 5'3" like myself, that's always helpful. All right, up first on floor, we're going to see Macy. Good job there, Macy. Good entrance into that double pirouette there. Nice handstand. She had nice strong legs. Legs are together. Toes are pointed. First tumbling pass here. Front tuck. Forward roll into that cartwheel there. Little bit of connection issues there. Not as smooth as you'd like to see, but overall still connected. Little bit of bends in the knees on these jumps. But very powerful, very big, very strong. As you can see on those tumbling patches, she's completing those skills, but where she's going to see a little bit of deductions is she's not as tight in those landings. She's not rebounding right into the next skill. It's almost like a little bit of a pause and go. That's going to cause a little bit of a deduction. And in those back handsprings, anytime those legs kind of separate in the back and they're not fully together. But some beautiful artistry in here. She's got some really nice stuff. Very good detail. All right, next up on floor, we got Tristan. Seven-six on floor. That's a good start to the night for the PEVW girls. All right, first tumbling pass here. Very, very nice height on that back handspring back tuck. Nice and clean landing there. Back knee in those jumps are a little bent, but still got it out of the gate there. Here we go. Double salto pass here. She's got enough to go front tuck, but holding back a little bit there. That's all right. Gets the requirements in. Little step back there. They're going to want her to land with those feet together on that back handspring, but all in all, still a really good tumbling pass. Good jump series there. Going to go for that double pirouette here. Leg breaks. Actually, she just got the full in. She's going to put it with the tuck full. All right, next up on the varsity floor, you're going to be seeing Miss McKenna. McKenna's got some good performance ability here. She's starting off with a smile, really kind of drawing the judges and the crowd in. There you go. As you can see that her back handspring back tuck was about the same height. There was just a little bit of elevation with that back tuck. That's where she's getting at that deduction. That back handspring is going to be a little lower, and then they want that back tuck explosive and a little, actually more than a little higher. They want a good separation there. But overall, she still pulled off that skill. And other front. All right, good dive roll. She's losing a little bit. There, she's got her performance smile back. Got to keep that performance smile. Those back handsprings there, as you can see, were a little crunched. They're a little short together. They're going to want those really stretched out. She did follow up with a very nice, beautiful full turn there on floor. All right, next up on floor, we're going to be seeing Becca. I haven't been really saying a whole lot about Benson on beam over there, but their JV's doing a really good job. They're keeping some nice, quick, clean routines. They're really working hard. That was whoosh, a beautiful start to a cartwheel there. Just has to wrap up that finish over there. All right, now we got Becca back on floor here. Good performance, started with that nice smile. That's what they want to see. They want to see that connection right away. Good height on that jump. Not 100% on the body positioning, so a little bit of deductions, but not bad. Very nice high layout. See how that the back handspring was at a certain level, and then that layout heightened. That's exactly what they want to see. There's a connected jump series. There we go. A little bit slow in that tumbling. It kind of got like a little bit slower. She's going to want to keep some speed consistency in that, but overall very clean, very well connected and put together. Some good artistry here, some good dance moves. Winding up here. Getting ready for the big bomb here. Let's see what she's got at the end. Whip back, and she completes it. Very nice, very nice. And the judges are also looking for timing. As you notice, some of these gymnasts here are kind of a little bit paused at the end. That means they got a little ahead of their music. They are going to get some artistry deductions there for those types of moments. And just some extra steps and those types of things into the corners. All right, last for the PEVW girls is going to be Isabel Campbell. Over there on beam, we just saw an attempt at a cartwheel for a series. She didn't get that second foot on, so she got the first one on. Jump series. All right, Becca went 8-4 and an 8 on floor, so nice floor routine. Isabel's up. She's getting ready. Get her music cue going here. Little team participation with the music never hurts. Gets you a little motivated here. And a very nice back handspring and back layout. Very well executed there. Good shapes. There you go. Good double turn there. Get into the front pass here. There we go. Ooh, front tuck, front tuck. It was very almost there, almost there. She had that a little bit short on that landing. There she goes into her last tumbling pass here. Very nice, big back tuck, big back tuck. As again, as you can see, that back handspring's a little lower, and then there's an elevation into the back tuck. And as you can see, as we progress today throughout the gymnastics, you can see the tumbling's getting higher and higher, and that's what those judges are looking for, is that height and that greatness of the tumbling there. So we'll see what that last routine brings in. I think floor was probably one of the more powerful events for PEVW tonight. Definitely got some good, powerful floor routines. One of their better events. Kind of watching, seeing a shoulder roll here on beam over there by the Benson JV girl. Almost there, almost there. She just needs to finish that out. Had that on there. It always kind of looks a little bit more simple of a skill than it really is. There she made her attempt on her full turn. We went 8-2 and 8-4 on floor for Isabel. Very good attempt there on that dismount. A little bit of spot with the coach, but successful in the overall. See that replay of Izzy there. All right, got one more gymnast over there from Benson. Looks like she's going to do an end mount. I will say this from being a parent and a coach at the gymnastics meet and no spectators, you didn't have to set up all those chairs and then put all the chairs away at the end of the day. So that's kind of a helpful piece of the puzzle. There she goes. She had a nice mount on beam. Save that. Right into her jump. She won't get a connection for the mount into the jump, but overall she saved herself a fall. All right, let's see what skill she's going to do here next. Showing a little artistry there, which is really nice. Looks like she's going for a cartwheel. Good cartwheel overall. Her leg did come out to the side. They're going to want to see that follow straight back and in a line. There's a little deduction. She will not get a connection for that series, but she will get a completion of the second skill because both feet did touch that beam. So one might say if you are going to fall, at least fall with both feet off the beam. It's always a good theory to take, but not the easiest thing to do. She had a good solid jump series there. And a nice back tuck. Dismount. All right. I think we might still have another routine coming up here. All right, going to do another end mount here. Nice up. There we go. Looks like she's going to go for her full turn. As you saw, that foot stopped short there, and she put it backwards instead of in the front, so she will not get a credit for a full turn. Ooh, a nice front walkover. That was a beautifully executed front walkover. Probably too much of a pause into the cartwheel, though, to get a connection for a series. And then took the fall there as well. Looks like we're getting ready for a jump series. Nice. Split pike. Showing her down on the beam. If you notice, the girls all get down in a skill. They need to show that they can go down and then back up onto the beam. So every girl will have a downward skill and then back up again. Going to go for a dismount here. I'm going to say a cartwheel, back tuck. There we go. Nicely executed, put together quite well, actually. So she will get credit for that as a series. So earlier on, if the gymnast missed like a cartwheel or a back walk over cartwheel or some other series, they can always put their series into the dismount, cartwheel, back tuck, those types of things. It's always kind of a nice little backup plan. If you missed the first one, you got the second one already planned and ready to go. And as I mentioned earlier, having that series into your dismount gives you more power, which will eventually turn into a bigger dismount. She's going to get a little deduction for reaching behind her there and pulling herself up on that beam, then that mount. Sometimes those riskier mounts cause deductions. She's got a nice shoulder roll going here. Some good form there. And one thing the shoulder roll does for you is it gives you a skill that you've gone down on the beam, the down skill, and it also gives you a backward skill. So she does not have to do a back walk over or back handspring or anything of that nature. And mostly in the JV beam routines too, you don't see flight as often. No round offs, no back handsprings, those types of things. You're seeing more of the back walkovers, the cartwheels, the less flighty skills. Here she got a cartwheel series going. And she nailed that one. Good job. Just a little bit of balance check there at the end. As you can see, she is doing tight, quick movements on the beam, which is helping the artistry of that beam routine and is in her favor for points. Just getting ready. Looks like she's just going to do a back tuck dismount off there. Nice dismount, and she's finished a good, clean routine there. And I think that's going to wrap up tonight's events. All in all, I thought it was a really good meet. Everything went well, no injuries, everybody stayed safe, and hopefully we all drive safe home and stay out of the cold.
Ag Wealth Management has offices located in Paynesville and in Wilmer and is a comprehensive wealth management, investment, and insurance firm. As your trusted advisors, we are wholly dedicated to helping you reach a higher purpose for your wealth and design a lasting legacy for your family. We leverage deep industry knowledge, a vast network of specialized services, proven investment strategies, and a passion for serving you. Let Ag Wealth Management help you live your life by design, not by default.
When everything is in one place, it's easier to stay focused on your own life. At Central Minnesota Credit Union, we've streamlined our financial tools to ensure you have everything you need all under one roof. Whether you're starting a family, starting a business, or buying a home, CMCU is here to be a trusted financial partner. CMCU offers free checking options and a network of financial experts. Because when everything is in one place, it's easier to stay focused on your own life.
M&M Lumber is your lumberyard, hardware store, paint department, and rental center, all rolled into one convenient location. Their operation includes numerous departments staffed with knowledgeable personnel who are able to assist with material estimates, product selection, provide tips to make your project go more smoothly. Stop by M&M Lumber today to get your ideas and plans in motion. Visit their website at mmlumberrental.com. The experts at Gilk Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning